just want the smoke. I just want the smoke. I just want the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo. Pablo Santo. Sing. Pablo Santo. Pablo Santo.
I get in the boots of Santa. She's a dancer, prancer. She like my flavor like I'm Fanta. Don't fuck with cancer. Crossover like the answer. She tryna hold me for the ransom. No AI, nice try. Hit you with the bye-bye. No ties. Living life like I supersize my fries. My. Feel like Johnny on the vibe. And the blunt tastes like apple pie. When I get finished, I might have her for the side. No, I ain't finished. Feel like Popeye with his spinach. Yeah, I'm about to replenish. Yeah, we gonna hit the Guinness. Cause we smoking till we choke. Whatever for your ball. Cause I'm higher than the pole vault. Yeah, you know.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Sing. Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Sing. Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Lungs like a blowfish, puffing on that old shit. Off honeycombs and concentrates, it's kinda hard to concentrate. Resin on my rap, got my fingers feeling sticky. Beat me up, Scotty, to the moon in a jiffy. Gas in my system, got this crown shocker vibing. That stanky, put him down, and Keisha call my silent. Reefer got me reeking like my bongos burning roaches. Sport the fragrance like cologne, let the aroma be my mouthpiece. Floating past the clouds, I'm just posted where the angels be. Peace be my frequency, and frequently I'm known to be. At it like a mathematic, must have it like cabbage. So I practice what I preach, and I lead by example. Let my life be the sample. You should be a demo. Focused on this paper while I'm touching on my mental. Super Saiyan level up and I ain't talking bezel up. Keisha in my lungs got me moving like the wind flow.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Sing. Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Sing. Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Santa. She's a dancer, prancer. She like my flavor like I'm Fanta. Don't fuck with cancer. Crossover like the answer. She tryna hold me for the ransom. No AI, nice try. Hit you with the bye-bye. No ties. Living life like I supersize my fries. My. Feel like Johnny on the vibe. And the blunt tastes like apple pie. When I get finished, I might have her for the side. No, I ain't finished. Feel like Popeye with his spinach. Yeah, I'm about to replenish. Yeah, we gonna hit the Guinness. Cause we smoking till we choke. Whatever for your ball. Cause I'm higher than the pole vault. Yeah, you know.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Sing. Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Sing. Pablo Santo.
Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Lungs like a blowfish, puffing on that old shit. Off honeycombs and concentrates, it's kinda hard to concentrate. Resin on my rap, got my fingers feeling sticky. Beat me up, Scotty, to the moon in a jiffy. Gas in my system, got this crown shocker vibing. That stanky, put him down, and Keisha call my silent. Reefer got me reeking like my bongos burning.
see where we at. What up, what up? Welcome, people in the world. Here we are here. You have made it. You've tuned in live to The Vote. I'm here chilling, man. It's your boy Blic. We got my boy Freshmayne Gouda in the house. And we got the Royal Flesh crew. We got a few people in the house. Love always. And we got Goddess Trends. She's posted up, chilling. She's watching the kids, watching the show, supporting the fam. That's what's up. We thank y'all for tuning in. This is a show that we do every Thursday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. A show where we just talk about topics we talk about either on BIGO or just to ourselves through the week. And today is definitely about to be a show that I feel is going to be able to tap some people into some things. We, like I said, normal conversations for about an hour. We always say to ourselves, we talk about things, but it's never enough time. So you're going to have to go ahead and do that research on your own, do your own thing, get it together, get it popping. Today, drum roll, please. We are talking about how mental health, or if mental health affects your spirituality. Ching. Let me use that button a little more. Yes. So, does it affect it in any type of way? Vice versa. Does spirituality affect your mental health, or in reverse? Does your mental health, rely on your spirituality? Can you do, when you're doing certain spiritual practices, can it mess with your mind mentally as well? So, a topic we ain't never put it like this before. All week, man, all month, we actually been going over mental health all month. And it's been kind of some conversations, if you guys can only imagine. We've been talking about just your mental health as being a creative. So where's your mental space at whenever you want to create a project? And sometimes with things in life, jobs, wife, kids, certain things can get in the way to kind of prevent you from being in a clear mental space. So therefore you're not able to create, right? So we were kind of going over a couple strategies, a couple things to do that will be able to just iron it out for you, so you're able to just still conquer this thing we call life, and be in a good mental space. But before we go diving in, because I feel like I get a little bit in there right now. Freshmayne Gouda, how you feeling, brother? What's good with you, G? Getting to the tippy top, and we don't stop, and you already know that we do not drop. So I've been feeling like it seems like the whole entire week it's been a lot of things that have been preventing us. It seems from, not, I want to say preventing, let's give it no glory. Nobody's stopping nothing. I hear you on that. But I feel like it's been a lot of things in certain cases that have been trying to stand in the ways, for lack of better words. Let me see. There we go.
Whoa there.
Gotcha. All right, cool. For lack of better words, it seems like things have been trying to stop us or get in our way. Some days you'll see that we're actually hype and everything is going super good. Other days, seems like life is starting to catch up and hitting you. The whole point of what we've been doing, period, is just talking about this topic. I would say just starting off with you, Gouda. How does your mental health affect either your spirituality? We'll just start off there. How does your mental health affect your spirituality, like what you're practicing, or just where you are as a spiritual being itself?
So for me, my mental space controls pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? If my mental is off, everything else is gonna be off. How I plan the day, how I move throughout the day, everything is gonna be kind of triggered. You dig what I'm saying? So it's important for me to make sure that my mind is in a space where I can think, where I may be in a situation where I have to adapt at a moment's notice. If my mind is jacked up, I don't have the mental wherewithal to be able to adapt just like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's very important. I'm a very adaptive person. I like to go with the flow. At the same time, I like to be driving, you know what I'm saying? And if I see something that's funny or off, you know what I mean? Hey, I'm like, hit this right fast.
Gotta swerve it over.
Hit this left, you know what I'm saying? So again, my mind has to be able to see those things a mile away. I like to peep things out. So My mind has to be in that space where even though I'm doing my task, I can see the fuckery down there and I can decide, all right, I peeped that. Are we going head on or are we going, you know what I'm saying, hit that, as I like to say, pimp past that situation. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even fucking with that. We going over yonder, you dig?
Okay, so I hear you on that. So would you say this then? When you're not in a good mental space, is it hard to do spiritual practices?
It's harder to focus, I will say. It's not harder to do them because sometimes that may be the motivation you need to begin your spiritual practices or reset and get back on your game. You know what I'm saying? It's never too late to reset. All you got to do is do it. You dig?
Gotcha.
You know, it may lead you to being like, you know what? I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to do it by myself, just, you know what I'm saying, cold turkey, and this shit too hard. Let me go take a moment to myself and get on my spiritual game, and whatever that practice is, you do it. You know what I'm saying? But it can make it harder to hone in because your mind is so woe is me on whatever the situation is that you can't really tap into that frequency and begin, you know what I'm saying, practicing what it is you're trying to.
Yeah, you're right, because it can be, it's funny because ain't that like a catch-22? Because if you're lazy, for instance, but it takes a certain thing that you want to do in order to free you in that mental space, so you don't do the spiritual act itself in order to be free. So you're kind of like stuck in the between. You don't like how you're feeling. You want to do something about it, but you're feeling lazy about it because you don't want to do this or that, or
but
you know, sometimes you set it your way.
The more you do it, you start to feel, you know what I'm saying, you start to feel a certain way.
That's true.
And it's just like when you hungry. Yeah. You go in the kitchen, you grab something to eat, and you know, okay, that filled me for a little bit. You know whether this has filled you for a minute or a while. So the more you continue to do these practices, you know, okay, is this really sustaining my peace or is this just a Band-Aid? You know what I'm saying? Now, Band-Aids can be cool for a minute. But you need something to really make sure this wound is healed. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just finna, you know, as soon as I snatch this Band-Aid off, we finna start leaking again.
Yeah. Now, you're right. You can't do those temporary fixes for a permanent type of situation.
You gotta do the work.
You got a bullet hole, you try to put a Band-Aid on it, it's not gonna work, brother. You're right.
Go to
it. Like I said, this is just one of those things that I've been thinking about too, because it's just we sometimes gotta watch out for the home team. You could be doing a spiritual work for people, for others, for everyone else, but then where is your mental? Where is your brain at?
You get really tainted by the people that you put yourself in because of the care that you have for them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, people will try and make you demonstrate your care for them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look, I care about you. But do I care about you at the expense that I'm finna derail both of us because I'm finna come down here and sit in the sandbox with you and we gonna talk about this and do this? It's like, we could do that.
Yeah.
And that could probably show you I care. But in the meantime, it's other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? There's other things that's popping. And again, now I've tainted myself. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in this atmosphere of peace, of growing, of concentration, and now I got to step off my cloud and come down here to jump into these waters. Understand, these are still waters I'm jumping in. What that boy say, you can't dance in the water and not get wet.
Yeah, you gonna get wet.
So I got to get in this water to come down here and pull you up. I'm not gonna get my suit wet. I'm out here in the Fendi suit. You know what I'm saying? The Fendi loafers in this water trying to pull you up out here. And we don't worry, you ain't gonna get wet, baby. Just come on down here.
Yeah, right.
Don't be mad at me if I be like, baby, check this out.
I can't step in that water.
When you get up here, we got a whole Fendi fit for you, but we ain't going down there, man. You gotta come on up here one time.
We said it all the time, man. It's like it is a certain point where you got to know when to let go, or when it's time to pull your parachute. In that sense, in the situation, because sometimes people want to bring you down, like you say. If you're in a nice suit and the person's not dying, okay, it's different if a baby's in the pool. You're like, okay, fuck the fin, I'm jumping in. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But when a person, you know that it's 3 feet. It's 3 feet in the damn pool.
That, when you going through lifeguard school, they tell your ass, even if this motherfucker is dying, nigga, he will drown your ass trying to save him in this water.
Ooh, yes, you're right.
So look, before I save you, you gotta calm down. Cause
You're
nigga,
right.
you over here flipping and flailing.
They gotta hit him in the nose. They actually punch him in the nose in order to
Bruh,
shock
I
him,
can't
to
even
make you
come
shock
over
you.
there.
Yeah, you're right.
You about to die, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't even save you because you doing too much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Float for a second.
yeah, yeah.
I'm on my way. I'm on the way,
I'm on my
nigga.
way, I'm gonna
Just
help you.
float though.
But I need you to last. Like you say, the panic never did nothing for nobody. Even if you're stressed out, running, jumping, all that, it ain't never did nothing
You
for
gonna injure
nobody.
us both.
Yeah, that's deep. That is a good point that you made because they do. That's a technique. They actually will have to punch your nose, break your nose, do something to make you think about
So
something
ass
else.
down
And
right
then while
fast.
you're calming down, you're like, did you just break my nose? They're like swimming up. They already swimming ashore while you thinking about your nose being broke. Like, it's certain things, a shock factor, which is crazy. I don't want to go, too much in. I want to be able to talk to Love Always. We do have Love Always in the house. Shout out to Love Always. All right, got it. Peace and love to you. So I wanted to kind of ask you a similar question. Let's say let's flip it and reverse it. Like how we say, do my thing now, flip it and reverse it. Yeah, I remember. I don't know what she said though. But anyway, let's do it in the flip side.
It's your from
She said something.
yet.
She said
Boy,
something.
I just said it. What you
I'm
niggas
saying you
talking
gotta
about?
reverse it though. You gotta know what she's saying for real. She reversed that. But anyways, Love Always. So in the reverse though, so we said, does mental health is it connected to your spirituality, or does it affect the spirituality? Okay, so now let's say it in the reverse. Does the spirituality affect your mental health? So doing certain spiritual practices or the things that you do from a spiritual perspective or a spiritual angle, does it have anything to do with your mental health and how you are in this world?
I mean, I definitely think that this is totally a yin-yang moment. Like,
Of course.
you can't go too deep into mental health without at some point at least questioning spirituality
Yeah,
and vice versa.
yeah.
And there's some negatives and positives to it. Like, some people go too far off the deep end with
Yeah.
spirituality and they forget the mental part.
Yeah. Ooh.
Getting trapped into certain religious mentalities or lifestyles can be a difficult situation.
Yeah, just to say the least. It's funny because what you're saying is true, because look, on the spirituality side, if you dive in too much on the spirituality side, now you could even have mental health issues. You're so devoted, so locked into, let's say, the scriptures, so locked into the devotion, beating yourself up because you feel that you're not doing the practices right or certain things according to what you feel certain standards are. Now, mental health wise, your mental is in a jeopardizing state because it's never good. It's never good to be on either side, whether you're doing crack or whether you're just over holier than thou and you're blind to yourself. You know what I mean? It's just the same thing. You pick your poison. But yeah, excellent point what you made, Love Always, on that. I'll definitely give you one of those on that, for real. And then on the opposite end, you're using your mental health or mental stability mentally with life and everything else in order to draw you towards the spiritual world. Deep. It's the same thing, but mentally, but if you're too much in your mental, too much in your head, too much in that particular space, now you're doing the same thing, like you said, on the or the focus part, to be able to try to tap into that spirit, and spirit is more freer, more natural, more just ongoing. So yeah, that is a good point. Okay, so I had a couple questions, so we can kind of still seem like we can doing good on the time and stuff like that. Okay, cool. Just going back in with you, Fresh. So when you say about mental health, okay? Because like I said, we just been talking about mental health all week. People weigh that. They talk about mental health, but they're not really talking about the importance of mental health. The importance of knowing that the person that you're riding along with has a clear mind. Like, think about that.
You got some direction.
Because I've seen movies before. We've heard situations in real life. You wake up one day and someone's got a gun over your head. You know what I mean? On some stuff. It's like, damn, I just didn't take out the trash.
Yeah.
Like, but if your mental space is not in a good space, it just took the not taking out the trash that one time to tip you over. Now we got an issue. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's super important to just know the people that you're around, the people that you're operating with, the people that you're functioning and doing things at. Not saying you got to do a checklist on each and every single person, but it's good to know where they're at from a mental space. I think it shows in their spirit, it shows in their walk, it shows in their being itself. It's kind of hard to hide it when you have mental problems.
It ain't hard, but at the same time, you as your partners, if this is really your people, you know what I mean, you should be paying attention to what's going on in their life, their behaviors, you know what I'm saying, and you should be comfortable enough to say something to your partner. Hey, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, you all right? You know what I'm saying? And we don't have to get into a mushy ass conversation where you telling me, you know what I'm saying, but you could let me know if you need some assistance, my nigga. You know what I mean, it could be something as simple as sitting down, going out, you know what I'm saying, or a suggestion on a book to read. Yeah. You know, just checking on somebody can do a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah. Versus just somebody wanting to talk about it and nobody ever asking them, hey, saying nothing. What's up? You all right? You need a solution or something? Maybe just in that conversation, brainstorming with you, we could come and stumble upon a solution to one of your problems and together make it a little bit lighter. A lot of times the overwhelming feeling of living real life can be that thing that push you over the edge or the straw that broke the camel's back per se, and it don't really be that big. It just be in the moment we thinking about all our responsibilities, all our failures, all the shit we trying to do, and the shit is too heavy. You know what I'm saying? You trying to unload all this shit at one time, and shit, you gotta understand, you got a life to live, homie. 10 years is a lot of time to do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it may take you 2 years to unfold some of this, 4 more years to unfold some of that. You don't have to unfold all that shit at one time, man.
A lot of
slow down. You know what I'm saying? Again, stop flailing in the water, man. I want to relax a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hit the butterfly on that, man. You know what I mean? Post up, man. Chill a little bit. We got time. It's a big ass ocean. You can swim this thing.
Yeah, you got it. And I feel the same message that what Gouda is saying. He said it a couple times. Some people slow down, and that's a thing too. What he was just saying also. We have to be able to use our spirits to have discernment at those times when someone does have a mental health issue, or yourself, when it's time to let you know, like, I'm tripping today. I'm a little off the Richter. I need to sit myself down. I need to calm down and gather myself together and then come back out to the regular world. I get it. It's very tempting to be caught in the cycle, caught all the time doing this. But if you don't take that time aside to say, hold up, use your spiritual gifts, your abilities, not that you're just using for other people. Use those spiritual gifts and abilities for yourself to know that, hey, I got to take a nap today. It's okay. You're going to be all right. Your husband's going to be good. Your wife, she going to forgive you for not taking her to the store. but you feel inside your spirit. It's not just you're trying to get one over on a person, but you just got to just know that beacon inside of yourself, or that centering piece, to just know that, hey, man, I gotta take a break. I gotta rest. I say just like when a person knows, only you know if you feel like you sprung your ankle or your hamstring is almost. I can look at you. There's no way I could tell. Maybe you're limping a little bit, maybe, but you got the feeling like, nigga, if I know if I jump a little more,
throw one more kick,
it's done,
and this motherfucker done.
Over. So stop at that point before it gets to that point. Nourish yourself. Get to that injury, because the injury is different at a strain position than pulled. Yeah. So that's some deep.
Fractured and broken.
That's all. He went 2 more layers. 2 more layers. But you definitely want to make sure that you do have that particular type of discernment. So my answer to that also is yes, they do go hand in hand. The mental and the spiritual do go hand in hand. You got to be in a good mental space in order to be open for spiritual, because the spiritual world is a whole nother world that don't have no limits. So you got to be mentally prepared for something that is unlimited in that direction. It can be teaching you from any direction or any kind of way. The way that the spirit works, y'all, it ain't always coming from a book perspective.
It's like the CIA. They don't follow the same rules as the rest of the USA.
They say at church too, like with God, be like, my ways ain't your ways. He trying to tell you from the gate, my ways ain't your ways, my thoughts ain't your thoughts. I'm gonna get you to this destination by any means necessary. So if it takes this, losing this, adjusting this, gaining this,
So be it.
then so be it, because we got to get you here. You're going to be happy once you get here. Trust me. Once you get here,
Just
you're
listen.
going to be grateful. Man, that's some deep stuff. All right, so let's get ready to go to a quick commercial break real quick. We're going to pay ourselves, listen to some quick music, play a commercial, listen to some music, jump right back in, and then we're going to get ready to do some closing remarks. So we appreciate y'all. Want y'all to stay tuned. Make sure y'all keep staying tuned. You guys just tuned in to HMS Network, The Vote, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, we'll be back. And we'll probably be black. We'll probably be black.
Oh.
Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like an 808. Like Tony T, start my morning great. No hesitate, no hesitate. Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like it's Ricky Lake. I'm feeling straight today. I'm feeling straight today. Like Tony T. Now I'm feeling great.
Wake and roll and light it up. Beam me up like Scotty and them. Hover on my destination. Cushion to my pilot dip. Descend to some power. Yeah, these concentrates make flowers lift. Hop up on my rocket ship. All aboard the rocket ship. Watch my rocket lift, no drifting. Go fight these clouds. Swear I'm high as a bird. When I step on the scene, boy, fly as the verb. Fly is the verb, yeah, I'm pressure for sure. Like the ganja I smoke. Inhale this Keisha like oxygen. Lead them toxins for time and then push your mind to its maximum. Accomplish task after task and then we just execute excellence. Not sweating or dreading them. Not sweating or dreading them. Just execute excellence.
Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like an 808. Like Tony T, start my morning great. No hesitate, no hesitate. Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like it's Ricky Lake. I'm feeling straight today. I'm feeling straight today. Like Tony T, now I'm feeling great. I feel like I'm Snoop today, big time Flavor Flav. Wanna kick it, King K, you can throw it my way. Blunt going around the scene, yeah, I'm looking real mean. You can call me Mr. T, cause I got my green. Yeah, bumble with the beat, know it's got that sticky, icky, roll another blunt. Oh my God, she don't want none. Roll another blunt, more than greenery. We don't want no others, just us tree. It's feeling so sticky, it's feeling so stinky, it's getting all on me. She feeling so picky, no tobacco leaves. I pity the fool who smoking like you higher than stool. On the greenery like it's pool. Flower, it's time to pull. Break and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like an 808. Like Tony T, start my morning great. No hesitate. Wake and bake, take a double take. Got the blunt fat, like it's Ricky Lake. I'm feeling straight today. Like Tony T, now I'm feeling great.
Oh yeah, oh yes sir, oh boy. I'm not Freshmayne Gouda, but I feel like I got a lot of Gouda in my pocket. We thank y'all for tuning in. My goodness, what a smoker mixtape can be like. Yeah, roll another one, put that shit up in the pipe. Give some to your mama. If your grandma's still alive and she smokes, then let her smoke too. I don't care, I'm letting my iPhone smoke. I blow smoke on my iPhone, and now it's serious getting high. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I see you back there. Okay, you gonna put this on repeat then, nigga. Alright then.
We're back. I told you we'd come back. I told you. We didn't even lie to you. We back. All right, cool. So we are back in this thing. Today we've been talking about mental health. How does it connect with your spirituality and vice versa? Does it matter? Does it not matter? Do they go hand in hand? Can I be spiritual with a mentality that's messed up? Or can I have my mental together, but I'm not spiritual? What can we do? Drawing eyes. Drawing eyes. Nah, but yes, I love the direction that we were going and just what we were doing. We're still keep going in on it. I want to hit Love Always again on this topic. Now, how do you feel Love Always, like what I was just saying about a person that feels that they're so mentally inclined that they have no need for the spiritual realm? How does that go? Like so much mind knowledge, let's say knowledge in like books, knowledge in how to make this or that. What do you say to that person that's in that particular space that feels that spirituality, that they don't need it or it's not useful?
I mean, typically when you're doing something spiritual, the idea is that it makes you feel good. And so even if you don't believe in like the God aspect or the religious aspect, just to maintain certain practices is beneficial to you anyway. Like the mental, physical aspect. Your body's gonna feel better if you have a certain routine that you go about each week or whatever.
That's good. So real quick, just kind of piggybacking on that, what would you say real fast is a good mental exercise or a spiritual exercise that you would recommend to somebody? This first thing that comes top of mind. I know I'm putting you on the spot on this one.
The easiest two that you could do, you could start right now, is affirmations and meditation.
Yes. Got him. She's right. Affirmations immediately is the constant thing that you're affirming to yourself, constantly going over, and then also like she was saying, meditations is staying the sense of knowingness, staying in that center of yourself, and as you do that, then you're able to see other things in life, whether they're trials, tribulations, and other things. You start to see that they don't have as much value or doesn't hold as much valor as other things, and so That's one of the things that I've learned, just meditating too as well. You know, when you're meditating, it immediately puts you in a space to where you're observing the problem instead of being in the problem. Hard as hell to do. But to be in this, to observe the situation that's happening instead of being in the situation while it's a crazy kind of mindset. But when you observe it from a conscious perspective or mindful perspective, then you're able to see your flaws even in the situation. If it's too much crazy, they talking about me, the world is against me type of vibe, you're never going to see it. You're not going to jump out yourself to point at you that you're wrong. Nah, but you have to be able to sit there, be calm, watch it, look it, observe it, and just observe it as a spectator. In that moment, you'll be like, ooh, that was kind of messed up. I was acting a little this way. I am doing this, which I know better. You know what I mean? Or, for instance, for somebody that's having problems eating and stuff, you sit back for 2 seconds and you're complaining and saying all this other stuff. I guarantee you sit down and meditate. Something's going to tell you to stop eating. Something's going to tell you to slow down. Something's going to say, it might be the food. The spirits be trying to suggest something like, maybe the food you're doing could be wrong. But I'm just saying sometimes it takes that, if it's not a regular person talking to you, but it'll take some time to just take that meditation to the side. So I definitely feel like, mental meditation, that's the whole realm. That's the whole realm. Okay, cool. What else? All right, what about, let's go a little bit more on the spiritualness, because some of these people, man, got problems, G. Just be real. Some of these people are so spiritual, like I said, that they don't mean the world any good in no kind of way. Like, you can't do nothing wrong, even almost. It's like you've either came up to a point where they've either seen a certain thing or seen a certain perspective, and now it's just like, I don't know. And now they just don't feel that it could be nothing else. they either had an experience. Sometimes you'll have an experience. You might have something that happened, and that's like, oh, this is the way only. You know what I mean? And I feel like that sometimes it messes with your mental. Some of those things that we have or encounter and that happens is sometimes it's for you in that moment and just that moment, and it's not meant for you to trickle down and take it on to other moments.
And sometimes it is just that for you. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
and only for
Like,
you. Yeah.
just because something came to you in a burning bush and told you, hey, I need you to go this way and do this, it didn't say the whole world had to go and do that now. It said you bring your ass on down.
But people be
here.
lazy. They don't want to go by themselves.
Yeah,
Like,
so
nigga,
they
God
gonna
told
go
us.
tell-
Like, God
Hey,
said we got to go down to the city.
Wait a minute.
God
We
didn't say
ain't
nothing to
had
me.
that
What you talking
dream. We had a whole nother dream over here, boy.
God told me to stay. God actually told me not to go with you.
Feel me? So look, I'm gonna post up right here. You go down there and let me know what it looked like.
Yeah, that's funny, but it's true. You're right. And sometimes it's our spiritual responsibilities we want to put on other people. I hear the spirits laughing. That's why I'm laughing. Our spiritual responsibilities, because it's something that's for us and it's actually hard, it is better for us to put it on to someone else and say, hey, I'm fasting.
Yeah, we
Like,
fasted that. You
If
know
he-
we ain't supposed to be eating that, right?
It's easier because if I get this nigga to fast, he ain't about to cook no chicken in the middle of the night, no okra, none of that stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, but sometimes it might be led like just for me. If he feels in his spirit, he might have already had in his mind, I think I need to fast. Then I come out and say, hey, I think I'm fasting. Boom.
Man,
we
there
might have a
we go,
moment right
there
there.
we go.
But most of the time, like I said, with your spiritual walks, you got to be able to a certain type of
Test
way.
for you, baby.
I could say that for Goddess. I know we're on here right here, but it's certain stuff that me and her, or well, I'll say with her, that she does with her spiritual practices that I know she can't wait for nobody. If she had to wait for certain people in order to allow certain stuff to go on, it'd be like, we supposed to pray Tuesday, like, oh, I missed Tuesday,
you
oh, I'm supposed to
feel
pray
me?
Friday, oh God,
Yeah.
we can't pray Friday. She has to be able to go into her own prayer space or her own closet, prayer closet, quote unquote, in order to be able to grab that thing or pull that thing in, which is the same thing that I feel for all of us. We have to go into that secret space, grind in order to be able to bring it home or bring it down. But yeah, so good talk. So mental practices, meditation, spiritual people, like I said, being so caught up in the spirit that they're no worldly good. I feel like I said, at the end of the day, it's a good middle. We always talk about this, two sides of the coin. That middle space It allows you not to be over devoted or under devoted. That middle space allows you to be the observer. You're the watcher. You're the entertainer. It's a lot of things that happens in that center space. It allows you to have that balance. That's why when you're trying to balance yourself, it's a combination of this side and this side while you're trying to line it up. When you jump on the ball, you're going right, left. You try to get right, left. It's a little bit of both in that space. So that's why I say you got to always be prepared in every moment to take the balance approach, which could be harder. Because flats is way easier. It's easier to land on a flat than it is the rim.
Man.
Shit, you land on the rim, it's like, whoa. Everybody else is like, I'm flat. I'm this. I'm that.
This way or that way. You done, boy.
You falling. Mm-hmm. And it's harder to fall when it's flat, you know what I mean, compared to when it's on the rim. So let's just make sure we just, like I said, just keep that in mind when it comes to, like I said, the mental clarity or the mental health. I keep wanting to say mental clarity, but having the mental health. So let's just talk about that for a second. So mental health, I feel, is connected to mental clarity. And having that mental clarity, I feel, is the ultimate space, like what Love Always was saying, for the spirit realm. It's nothing like some physical things trying to get in the way of the spirit. It's nothing like, it's like a cluttered room. Like, I'm trying to get to the door. It's everything in his mama's cousin trying to stop me from getting to the door. I'm the spirit. I can get straight to the door, but you're going to put an idea, you're going to put a situation or something in front of me in order for me to get there. And that's deep. That's the mental block, mental stronghold, for instance. The things that you allow to grab you mentally to stop you, to prevent you from getting in that space that you want to be in. You know, that's something to do with your mental health. Because mentally, if you were in a good mental health space, and you would step out your own way so you can get there, because you know once you get there, you're going to feel a lot better, and it's going to be better in the first place. But if you're stopping yourself from a mental space, it's a mental problem. You're really torturing yourself. You're just like biting your arm off.
You your only hindrance in a sense.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the damn doctor. And as soon as you get up, you push yourself down. Like, what the hell?
We can't go to the doctor. They're looking for us. They're gonna find us.
He's like, what the hell, boy? If you don't get to the doctor, ain't gonna be no finding you. They're gonna find your body.
Yeah, they gonna find your ass dead somewhere,
exactly.
Boy.
Yeah, man. So it's just you gotta just know that your mind is the treadmill, man. The mind is the treadmill. It will make you run in place, not going anywhere at all. Anywhere at all. You done had all these thoughts, tired yourself out, to not go nowhere. Jesus. That's true, though. You done treadmilled yourself with thoughts, all these thoughts, all this stuff, and not even went nowhere. Didn't even leave the gym. And that's just what it is. So we got to be able to just know. You got to let your space, your mental, watch the thoughts that you're allowing to settle in. Watch the spiritual thoughts that you're allowing to dictate your actions. Pay attention to your mental stability. Like what is it your mind telling you? Know the difference between the mind telling you and the spirit telling you something. Jesus, they're different. Physical is going to be normally have the catch of death, hurt, pain, emotions. It's going to have a lot of that. Spirit is a little bit more freer. It's just get to the point. What's the concept? What are we trying to do here? Generational curses. Okay, let's take all this out. Let's not do this. It's going to skip straight to the point. It ain't thinking about the physical shell that it has to go through. So that's why I say it's always good to be in the spirit. And like we say, but not so much in the spirit that you just have no earthly balance. You got to have the parachute, and you got to have the grounding.
Yeah, when you sense that fuckery, you gotta go and hit that eject on that ass.
You see the fuckery on any situation, you gotta have that eject button red T, and not be afraid to speak up for a situation that you're uncomfortable with. If you feel like this situation is not good for your mental health or good for you to be dwelling in or talking about or whatever, exit.
Ain't nothing wrong with exiting.
Exit.
You exiting don't mean you got beef and none of that. It's just, hey,
man,
that burning bush talking to you, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I might see a shooting star over here. Hey, come on over. Hey, check this out. The star told me.
It said something. Look, it said something to me. It did.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand in your circle, your square, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Stand in your space, man, on that shit and speak up.
Yeah. and say something, that allows you to have mental clarity. When you have mental clarity, you're able to move in not only the mental space comfortably, but in the spiritual space comfortably. It's gonna be uncomfortable at times, y'all. So you don't need. It's not necessary to put more pressure on yourself or put unnecessary hurdles. You got enough hurdles in life from birth. You got your hurdles.
It's a whole set.
It's they're ready.
The ones before you even make
did
problems.
nothing. You ain't do nothing.
You got a couple hurdles and things to get to. Now you can change the outcourse of this.
True.
This what you call that?
Yeah.
Little
Course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can change this obstacle course with
Yeah.
a couple of your actions.
Yeah.
Good and bad. That's
But
what
you
karma
got 'em
come in.
already there.
You might add a couple hurdles playing around.
But
you know,
default.
shit.
Default.
You still
hurdles.
got to get over them other hurdles though. They ain't changing nothing.
You got a hurdle just to get here.
You feel
Like
me?
it's other sperms. Like listen, you lose that race, you're not here
At all, bro.
That's
That
a
shit done
hurdle.
in front of
That's a
you.
hurdle. That's the do or die type of vibe. Really, real talk. Because
So
those
you
other
came
sperms is not
in
here.
Making the do or die choice. You know
Man,
what I'm
you
saying?
came in a race, you're leaving out in a race. You know what I
Life
mean?
is
But
about constant
it's having to balance.
adaptation, man.
Yeah.
Constantly
Yeah.
adapting
Yes.
and analyzing your situation. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weighing your options and placing your bets.
and placing that thing right for sure. Man, okay, good talk. All right, so let's get ready to go into, let me see, we got another commercial real quick. I don't think this other one works. So since it does not, yeah, this other commercial does not work. So yeah, so what we'll do is real quick, we're going to go into one of these other commercials that we have already. We'll go into there real fast, and then we get ready to do our closing remarks. And yes, we're going to be out of here. Great conversation once again. Great conversation. We would say really straight to the point, straight to it, you guys. Just make sure that you're in a good mental space in order to move forward with your spiritualness, and vice versa. Make sure that your spirit is in a good space, and that it's leading you. And then prepare your brain, prepare your mental, that sometimes it's going to be some things that are outside the box or might not go along as planned, but the universe, higher source, God, whatever you want to label it as, gotcha. You got to understand that that's true. If you don't believe it's true, then hey, good luck. All the stuff that's about to happen.
Sometimes
Real talk.
you gotta go out
You
there
gotta
and
know.
find out. You gonna find out.
Oh,
for
you
sure
gonna learn
that.
today, like he
Yes,
said.
indeed.
You gonna learn today's boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's get ready to go. Like I said, we're gonna do a quick commercial real quick, and yeah, we'll be back.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Say she a mama, she ain't
She-
a mama,
she-
though.
She a mama, but she ain't a mama. All right. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. We have came, saw, dabbled on this conversation. Mental health, is it connected to spirituality? The answer is yes, it is. They go hand in hand. You got a body, you got a spirit. You gotta use both. They gotta work. They gotta be married in some type of way. And if not, it will be a disastrous situation in your entire life. The spirit can be leading you to do one thing, or spirit can be leading you to be yourself, or who you truly are. And the physical is like, nope, everybody's watching. This is not how we've done it our whole entire life.
They gonna
What are you
talk
doing?
about me. They gonna shun me.
Yeah. And then now you're being stuck and not being who you truly were called down here to be. You know what I mean? You're trying to fill in the spot of somebody you're watching on television, and they're already doing that. So we got them already. We need you.
Yeah.
We need you. You
Add
trying to be
your
there.
flavor, man. Come on.
What's your flavor?
Spice it up a little bit.
Seriously, what's your flavor? So know that you're enough. Know that if you're led by the Spirit or being led in the Spirit, that's another whole conversation. If you don't know what that means, you're going to have to watch some other videos. Yeah. But if you're led in the Spirit, then you'll be able to help you to have that mental peace or the mental stability, and then vice versa. When you're in a good mental health or you're concentrating and focusing yourself, admirations, being able to speak, meditate, all these things, then it puts your spirit or your mental in a good space to receive the instructions, receive advice. A person can come to you in the spirit, don't even know you, tell you some words, or your friend or someone you don't like in that moment tell you the right thing. That's hard. It's coming from someone you don't like, good information. That's a trick too. So watch it. You got to be in a good mental space to receive that though. Because it is, if they, this is my enemy telling me that the best thing that can make me a millionaire. Am I not going to listen to that because I'm in my ego and into a certain type of mental space?
People stop gangbanging, man. When it came to that money, it's like, look.
Well, what about the money though?
We got them funds, man.
What we gonna do?
I need them funds right now.
You gotta get them funds, man. You're right. All right, Gouda, we done it again, man. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in. Once again, if you want to contact us, you're able to go to our Instagram. That is WeAreHMS, WEARE-HMS. My personal Instagram is Blic333. That's BLIC333. You need me for beats, music, all that stuff. Hit the company up or hit me up. I'll holla. The website itself is hitmakersociety.com. You see it on the bottom, hitmaker, singular, society.com. Be able to have the form if you're helping behind the scenes. You want to help on the behind the scenes and learn your craft. We'll teach you, or if you need our services for us to help work on your project, get your video out, we there. What else? We got the BIGO panel, which is HMS Media. That's how we chill. It's our office throughout the week. So if you want to talk to us and holler at us, go to BIGO Live, type in HMS Media. And just like that little dog you seen right there, we'll be doing a little dance like that, waiting for you to come on in. Come on down.
Come on down. Right. Come on down there, bro.
All right, so I'll go down the list real quick. I don't know if Goddess Trends is there, but I definitely can do her plug if she's not there. Love Always, if somebody wants to get in contact with you, how are they able to get in contact with you? Wonderful lady.
We are HMS. You can find me on any of the HMS networks. You can find me on IG or BIGO. My ID is Love More. All the vowels are numbers.
Got him. Give me one of those. Yeah. So, also, the word is on the streets that Love Always has a lot of cats. So, if you see one of her cats in the streets, send a message around the cat's neck. It'll bring the message back home to her. Okay? Got it. All right. Let's go ahead and ease on down the road. I don't know if Goddess Trends is there, but she's here. She does inspirational talks. She does readings. She has a morning show. Pacific Standard Time. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I believe it's 8 Eastern. Yeah. So tune in. Goddess Trends in the morning on BIGO Live. Let's give it up for Goddess Trends. You know, sometimes you got to be there for your peoples. All right. I would have done Foxy, but hers is too hard. So, yeah, follow Foxy, the one that's clapping right there. Just playing. And last but not least, the man of the hour, the Niggerodian of the year award goes to this brother right here. Can you tell them where they can find you there, brother, if they're searching and seeking and need to find you?
I tell you what. If you're searching for a bit of greatness, man, you want me to bless your ears, you know, serenade you with this street gospel, you know what I'm saying? Soak you with some gems, man. All you got to do, wherever you listen to music, they got a couple of them, Apple iTunes, you know, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff, even the YouTube, shit. Yeah. SoundCloud as well. All you got to do is go hit that little microscope looking thing, type in FRESHMAYNE, spacebar, GOUDA. Look for the fly guy, look like me, turn that shit up, you know what I'm saying? If you like what you hear, hit that little heart that say you like that bitch. Share it to somebody who fuck with music like you. Now, if you trying to catch me, you know, you want to collab, you want to do some music, maybe you want a heart to heart, you want to conversate with the ism itself. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to get in a video, you want to get in a movie. I write music.
He the
we
plug.
do a lot of stuff. All you got to do is find me on the IG, man. Hit the search bar. We gonna type in FRESHMAYNE. That's all one word. We ain't hitting the space bar this time. We gonna do the underscore. So that's the shift and the minus. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna hit that GOUDA. Send a message, man. They even got the email if you don't feel comfortable.
They got
hopping
email?
in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? It's a little thing that say email. That is me. All you gotta do is shoot that note. I will chop it up with you. Now I want to take the time out, man. Last week I did a interview with my boy Tizzle on Pilot Talk by Tizzle. Him, Ben Skinny Jr. They in the city dropping interviews, doing reviews. They've been making moves in the city, man. They let me sit down and talk to the people. Appreciate that. You can catch that on YouTube tonight. I just seen it drop. They sent me the inbox to say, hey, it's up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm currently on here, so I ain't even seen it yet.
We ain't even see it. I ain't seen it either.
I'm finna go check it out.
Go check it out.
You can check it out later on my channel, Freshmayne Gouda. Just look Taste of Greatness. I got a playlist. All the good recaps of the videos, all the music, all the stuff you've been missing, man. Just go on to YouTube, FRESHMAYNE, spacebar, GOUDA. Look for the playlist called Taste of Greatness. Let's play on that bit.
This message is approved. Yeah. So yeah, we're here, man. We love y'all. We appreciate everybody for coming down to the Royal Flush crew and chilling with us and relaxing with us. Let's see what we talking about next week. Oh man, this is a good one. Oh, excuse me, I had to cough.
I want to give one more shout out.
Shout
out to the New You facial bar. You know what I'm saying? If
New You. What's up? What's good, New You?
Changing life one facials at a time. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get yourself hit up, rejuvenate your mind, rejuvenate your face. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to exfoliate. You ain't good at using your fingers. You just want to let somebody engulf your brain as you get your mental health right.
Get your
hit up New You, man. You know what I'm saying? Get
stability.
your facial done one time.
Get your stability popping up in here one time for the one time. I was saying that the other day. I'm like, you know, we got some facials. I'm like, people need to get some facials in their life,
all.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, if you trying to get that smooth surface out there, I mean, you might get a little treat, man. I don't know, but get a facial in the wax.
You might get a little facial in there.
It might be a great night. I'm just saying.
A facial ain't never hurt nobody. A facial ain't never hurt nobody. That's the logo right there for it. Look, for real quick. New You. I just did the logo for y'all.
Yes,
look, so
indeed.
give it up
Yes,
the top
indeed.
real quick. Got him. Look, I didn't even know I was supposed to put it on there. I'm gonna go ahead. Got you.
Yeah.
But we out here. All right, so yeah, man. Make sure you guys tune in to all the people that we got connected with. Tune into our music. Make sure you guys stay tuned in next week, Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You will catch us once again. Also, we do improvs on Fridays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And shout out to all the people at home. Shout out to Fem. Shout out to Letty Let. I see you. We see you out there. We see you out there, Letty. Boy, I see you out there watching. We seen your view in. You came in and peeked in for a second or two. I got you. All right, man. We love y'all, man. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, remember to go hug somebody and give them a check. I know that's hard, but give them a check.
Give me a check.
Ooh, that's new. Love somebody, hugs and checks. That's what I'm on.
Make sure that bitch ain't bouncing, because the nigga might come after you. You know
I ain't say give him a basketball. Give him a check.
Yes, don't let that bitch bounce.
And don't let it bounce, please. Don't do it. Yeah, Gouda hit you with the elbow.